Hello and welcome everyone to Designing with Elijah. I want to tell us and show us the user interface of Canva and explain what each element on that user interface mean, because some of us, when we open a new app, the interface seems confusing and many people don't know which is which. You seem to confuse each of those buttons. You don't know what or the function of each of those buttons. So this video is created to solve all of that problem. So but by the time you open your Canva on your phone, like this is mine on my phone now, this is what, or the interface you'll be seeing. When we say a user interface is the face or the screen your machine, your computer, your phone uses to communicate back to the user. That is what the user interface means. When you are talking about user interface, the face you are seeing now, how the phone is communicating to you and how you two are communicating back to the phone, this is what is called the user interface. So before we, as we continue rather, I'll be showing us some of the tools or some of the things on the screen as I proceed. Now I want to start with the first bar here, which is this bar. I think we can see it now. This is the search bar. This is the search bar. If you want to search for anything on Canva, any template or any design, this is where you impute it. So I will show us right the second one, which is this. This is the bar or this aspect of the app that shows some of those hidden features that your phone cannot show. Because this same app, you can open it on your system, and when you open it on your system, it shows a lot more than what you are seeing on your phone now. So by the time you click it, let's click it and see. Okay, let me cancel this. Let's click it and see. You can see all of this now. You can see this is the Canva Pro, the Pro version, which I have access to. This is the Pro version. Like we all know, this is a notification bell. Then the templates, projects, the ones that I've done, brand hub, content planner, discover app, smart lock. All of these tools, I've not used any of this. Although I designed quite a lot with it, but I've not used any of this. Okay, this is trash. We all know what trash is. Anything you've deleted, and this is setting. So this is what that button, the function of that button. So now we'll head on to another aspect or another section of the screen, which is this portion of the screen right here. As you can see, this portion of the screen features many things. Like you can see now, we have social media, we have videos, we have presentations. These are the things you can do, and if you still slide it to your left, you can see the docs, the whiteboard, the website, and then the more button. Now I'll click on the more button. So let's see what it will bring. Yes, this is what it's going to bring. It's going to show you some other features or some other things that are embedded in this app. So that is what this more button functions. That's the function of the more button. So that is what this aspect means. When I talked about, or what I talked about when we were learning on how to access Canva Pro. If you have not watched that video, do well to watch it on how to get Canva Pro, because if you don't get Canva Pro, you might not have access to some of the quality features of Canva, which will affect your production, will affect your creativity. You might design and then downloading the video, you will see that your videos are not quality enough, or at times you will not even be able to download the video or the design, rather, whichever one, either video or design, because as we all know that Canva, we can use it to design both videos and images. So I'll head on to the other aspect of the screen, which is this, should I call it your field? This portion of the screen down to this aspect. This portion of the screen features your most recent, your most recently visited templates, those templates you recently worked on. This is the portion of the screen where they all showed up, and for you to see them and quickly access those ones that you have worked on. So that's just what this aspect is talking about. And then you can slide it up, like you can see the way I'm sliding it up now. Actually, it's because I've bring it to this more button. That's why it's showing me all of this. Okay, okay, I just click for you now. Let me highlight it for you, and you see this is the for you. This is the aspect I clicked. So clicking it now is showing me all of the design I've worked on. I've worked on some of these things. I don't really work on them. I just open them to see what is inside, and then it's showing me. Actually, it's not everything I've worked on, but these are the places where you see your most recently visited templates. That is just it. So we'll head on to the last portion of the screen, which is this part of the screen. This portion of the screen here. Sorry, I want to move this up, which is this portion of the screen. This portion of the screen. I believe we can all see it. This is the bottom of the screen, and I'm going to talk about this portion of the screen. We have the home button. If you click on the home button, it takes you to the home where you are, irrespective of wherever you are designing. Once you click on the home button, it takes you back to the landing page, or the first page you encounter when you launching the app. Then when you click on project will show you your most recently designed work, the recent work you've done. That is what project is all about. Then when you click on this plus sign at the middle here, it will give you the ideas of what you want to be creating. These ideas, this is where the real work lies. You can see, let us start from the top here. Okay, let me take in my picker tool. You can see this customize, custom size, rather it's just still as customized to custom size. This is where you design. Those of us that are into Amazon KDP, whenever you want to design your book cover, your cover from your Kindle version and then your paperback version, those of us that are into Amazon KDP, we know how we use the size of what we've generated with our KDP cover size calculator, the size we want to design. This is where we come and impute it. When you click on this custom size, it gives you the advantage, or the chance, or the page where you can set in your sizes before your design can be carried out. So we have a whole lot of them. We have this doc. I haven't really worked much on this doc, but I believe it's something, when you click on it, it's okay. I've worked on it, and now I remember, whenever you want to design anything that deals with writing, but nobody design writing with Canva, since we have other, but in some cases you might need it. So this is where you do it. When I mean writing, just like you are writing on the normal A4 paper, but in this aspect it has to do with design. Then when you come to this mobile video, you're talking about video generating some kind of self-animated videos that are there already. Then your story, flyers, we all know what flyers is, design flyers and posters. Then Facebook posts, landscape, we all know what landscape is, poster, portraits. That when we say landscape is horizontal version, portrait is vertical. Then picture colleague, mixing picture, creating 2 or 3 pictures in one picture frame. Then proposal, it can be business proposal, it can be whatever proposal, whatever it is. Then, oh sorry, I'm trying to slide up. Then we have the Instagram post, and then the Instagram history. So that is what that aspect of the button at the middle there signifies. So I'll go back. Then we have the templates. This is the template. When you click on the template, it shows you the available template you can be working with, and then you have to just come and input on this search bar at the top here, like I showed, where I showed it earlier, this search bar here. Then you input or write the template you want. If you write it in a language in which Canva understands, it's going to generate a template for you. But if you write something that Canva doesn't understand, it's not going to generate a template for you. Just like you are on this search bar now, you type something like or a chemical name or name of an author in this search bar, Canva will not generate it because it doesn't understand that. The only thing you understand in this part is anything that has been, embedded into it, any design that has been embedded into it, that is what is going to generate out for you. So that is what the template works for. Then we'll come to this team. This is the team you join, the functioning team that help you to access Canva Pro. This is everything you need about it. And then if you want the paid version for your Canva Pro, those people that give out Canva Pro, they say pay 1,000 and get it. This is how they get it. They go into it and pay and request for people to pay and then join their team. This is what they do. So this is the user interface of Canva Pro, and I believe by now, if we want to design anything, with all these hints now, it should be able to give us that edge to design. So I'll quickly launch in this design here to see what the design aspect of Canva also look like. Now when you open this design, this flyer now, is going to show you some other features as well. So let us wait for it to load. Let's wait for it. Okay, now it has finally loaded. Well, that's good. So now when you are designing, if you are designing your image here, so there are many things you have to take consideration of. Okay, let me go back so I can explain that well. So okay, we also have some other features here as well, so of which I'll be highlighting them. We have this first portion of the screen, we have this second portion of the screen, then let me take this up, then we have this portion of the screen. Those are the three. Sorry for that. So those are the three portions of the screen we have when it comes to designing in Canva. So I'll be explaining each and every part of this to for a better understanding, so that by the time we want to design our flyers, our posters, whatever, even our videos too, to an extent, we use some of this. So now we'll take them one after the other. The first one is this one right here. Let me click on okay, now let me click on this. Is this that is the home button there. If you click on it, it will take us back to home, just like the image on it. Then this is the go back button, the undo. This is the undo button, and this is the redo button. Then if you click on this, you can see this has a lot of features in it. You see, if we want to rename our design, this is where we do the renaming of our design. You want to name the design so that you can be able to understand it. This is where you do it. You click on it, or you click on this pencil, it will give you the chance for you to rename it. So if you want to from this interface here to create a new design, you click on this. If you want to import file, like bring in another file inside this file, this way. Then read this resizing. You can see this crown you are seeing here is because we have Canva Pro. That is why you are seeing this here. If there is no Canva Pro, I tell you, you will not be seeing this here, and you will not be able to resize. Resize means you have created a design with a particular frame size, but you want to change it to another frame size. That is what the resize button works for. Then this is this view setting. If you have any cost to set anything, this is where you come to do it. This is save, then save to folder, make a copy, share, then version history, all of this. Well, by the time you start designing, not all of this you need or will be needing as much. The important one are the create new design, import file, resize. This resize here, and then what else? This rename bar. This bar where you use to rename your design is what you'll be needing the most. So as we conclude on that, let us head on to, I just need to use that to explain. Okay, let me click on the back to explain these aspects or this, what these three dots here mean, where my arrow is top right here. Then when you click on this place, this is the download button. But if you want to download, if you, it's better you use this. It's better, let me wait. Okay, it's better you use this one than you use, okay, let me go back so I can explain it better. Okay, sorry for the delay. So it's better you use this. If you use this to download, you'll be able to, select the download button and be able to choose the format in which you want the video to be downloaded, or you want the designed flyer to be downloaded with. If you click on this, you'll be able to download in PNG version, in PDF version, in JPEG version, or even in MP4 version. Those are for those of you, or whenever you are creating a video with Canva. But if you click on this, it's going to download direct based on the format in which the video is presently or basically designed on. I think some of us will not still get it. Downloading with this one here, this one, I just click the arrow that has two arrows here. We download the design based on the current format in which that design is. But if you want to change the format or change anything while downloading, cost of downloading, you use this arrow down one here. So that is the difference between the both of them. Now, coming to this place, coming to this portion here, let me slide this up. This four square you are seeing down here, if you click on it, if you are designing anything that has to do with more than one page, that has 2, 3, 4, 5, or as many pages you can, if you want to make it to be in grid, this is where you click. When you click on this, it will show a grid version or a grid interface for you to be able to select whichever one you want to work on, other than you scrolling up. Those of us that designed journals for our Amazon Kindle publishing will know what I'm talking about, because this is where you click on to get your grid, to be able to know the pages you have designed and to be able to see through all the pages of your journals. Then the most vital part of this all is this one right here that I just drag an arrow to. Now let me exit this and click on it. Whenever you are designing, if you need to change a design template, this is where you come. You can see the template, other templates are here. If I click on any of this template now and I go back, it will be affected. Let's take, for example, I choose this one right here. I click on it. Now it's opening another thing, but if I click on my back button, can you see now the design has changed? It has changed. I think this Canva has expired again. I need to get another one because I'm already seeing the sign of an expired Canva. No problem. I'll get another one. Then when you click on this, you can see your replaced. Let me click on this. You can see your you will see many. Okay, let me. Oh, sorry. Let me click on this. I have to take it round to this place. Okay. Okay. Now, when I click on this, now, if you click on this, sorry, click on this button sign again. Then you see this element here. This element after the design. When you click on it, if you need to add any element to your design, this is where you come to select. And if you are not seeing what you want here, you can come to this search bar up here and type it there. You will get whatever you want there. Then this is your gallery. This gallery work directly with your phone. It is whatsoever that is on your phone that will show up here. The brand up, then the upload button. If you want to drag in any video, you can see this is a picture of myself I used in one of the design some days ago. So you can see the picture is there. Just click on this upload button up here. When you click on this upload button here, or this upload bar here, you click on it, then you go to your file manager and you select whatever you want to upload to it. Then this text here, you click on it, you select from the numerous text design that are here, the one that suits you best. You select it and then you use it for your design. That is the work in which that done. Then if you need to draw anything by yourself, use your hand to draw anything or add any color effect to anything, you click on this draw here. Then you click on your project. This one will, like I said, show you all the projects you have worked upon. Then when you click on this all apps, it takes you back to, or gives you some other additional features that you can still use. You can see some of them are here. If you need to select any of this logo, I think yes, any of this logo that you will not see in your element, if you need any of this, I think you should come to this place and then you will get it and you'll be able to use it. So let us go back. There's still one more thing I need to show us. If I click on this design here, immediately I click on this design, you can see another bar pop up down here. This is how we edit or work on our design. If I decide to move this now, you can see it's moving up. You can see now it's moving up, but I decide to bring it back to where it is. You leave it. Then if I click on this, I can drag it. That's why I told us that Canva is a drag and drop process. It's a drag and drop process. Then that's just it. Then we have the color here. If you want to change the color, you can change the color of your background or your this thing with this one. Then we have layers. If you want to add layers, then if you want to replace anything, this is the bar for it. Okay, sorry, let me click on this. So we have a lot of other effects here. If you want to add effects, if you want to add filters, if you want to adjust, if you want to crop, then this flip, when we talk about this flip right here is very essential to note too. Let me click on this flip right here. This what? Yes, this flip. If I want to flip this image right here, this image of this girl, let me cancel it. As I click on it, I'll just click on the flip and then change it to vertical. You can see it has changed the direction of the image. That is the work of this flip button. So let's go again. Then adding animation. If you have any text that is that is animated, this, when you click on this animation, it shows you how you want that text to be animated. It has a different design. Any of this design you click, it is going to show how that that image is going to be animated to your design. So then we have the transparency just to reduce the boldness of your design. Okay, let me click on this online business conference now, and then I click on the transparency. Then you can see that I can reduce it, increase it. You see it now. So transparency is working majorly with the what's it called. Then positioning is also very essential. like this thing now, if I drag it here and I don't want, okay, like let's say for instance, I drag it on top of this marketing up here, I drag it and I want the marketing to come on top. I just come to this back here and I press backward. Once I press the backward button, you see that if you look at it very well, you see that the marketing is on top of the online. Though it's very okay. Let me zoom it. Can you see it? Can you see that this designer is going underneath? Okay, well, let me use this place too. Let me click backward on this. Majorly, this is just to take it under or bring it on top. Okay, you can see now, because of I've clicked it backward, you can see that the online business is going to the back of this image of this lady right here. That is the work of positioning. You can position it, and if you want something to be on top, if you want it to be down, if you want it to be, left, you want to be right, your position is the button you need to create, to press to work on that. So having said all of that, I think I need to end this video now because it's becoming more longer than I thought. So that will be it for the end of this class. Do well to drop a comment in the section and then like this video if it has helped you and give you an insight to Canva. And if you have any question, you can drop in the comment section. We'll treat it together. Thank you and God bless you.